coming back. So that's awful, right? Like it was a nightmare. And what are we at? Like 21? Well, I just turned 27. Okay, so 6 years later, I am able to publicly say this story in this type of platform. Healed with gratitude. It took, okay, I understand. It took a lot of healing in a lot of ways of understanding and working through that with fucking professionals and medication at first, unfortunately. However, then, and I mean like I was raised naturopathically, so any medicine, like I've never taken Tylenol in my life before, or Advil or Gravel, like no, like my mom raised us really, really clean and wholesome and Ayurvedic and like not Western, very Eastern medicine. So that type of medicine was very hard on my body. So was birth control. So got off of those. And now like the hormones, the hair, the everything that like it took to then heal and replenish through supplements, nutrition, and oh my God, Dr. Kalish, if anyone out there is having anything to do with healing from medications that they want to either get off of in the right way, look into. This man saved my life. This guy is phenomenal at figuring out what I needed of natural supplements, of options to heal and recover and transition off of those hard prescription ones that, like, thank God, you know, a psychiatrist and whatnot was able to prescribe me for like anxiety, PTSD. This conversation has taken a turn I did not expect, but this is what comes up, I think, when people fight gratitude, is the argument, the devil is a liar, but it's like I'm addressing the evidence so that people can feel like when you're gonna fight me on faith for gratitude, it is not to discredit any of this stuff. It is to be grateful for that stuff. And here's why, is because then we can get our healing. This is like forgiveness. When we forgive, we get our healing. It just frees us from that stuff. It doesn't disregard it, and then we can be empowered to move on and to work through it and to be ourselves and to heal. And none of that comes when we're not able to forgive and accept and be grateful for, and making peace with our enemies, making peace with the stuff that, how could you ever possibly accept it, right? The term of acceptance is not accepting it to keep it, it's accepting it to free it. So all of that, when there is perspective, and I think that helps a lot when I am so grateful and just beyond grateful of all the amazingness that's happened. Fucking joy. All the magic moments. Oh, thank you. So, okay. Gratitude is the game changer on perspective, because both realities of grateful and anger, both are real. One's just taking away from your potential, and the other is giving you your potential back. And by giving it you back, it does that because it's in you. Like all of this stuff that we're looking to find and to free and to be given is within us. I swear, I could just get paid on how many times I've said that. So when the evidence, when the story, when the disagreement arises of the facts, of all the things to not be grateful for, realize that you are aware of that because you've already been focusing on that and you're looking for that. So you know how to see that. You know how to see shit because it's happened. Good has also happened. But when shit happens, it can be more impacting and more traumatic, and therefore holds itself within the brain, holds itself within the body, on repeat, creates patterns. We just keep answering to it. So it does fester, and it can be something that you can just confirm your own confirmation, confirm your bias, and just loop itself. Just let me let you know this, is that ask yourself, are you seeing everything? And if there's a possibility that there's more to see, there's always a flip side. There's always two sides to it. There's always two sides of the coin. And so it's a gift to yourself. Gratitude is an act of self-love. Gratitude is an act of self-love. So this is more about about loving ourselves. And oh, well, then that means like realizing we're worth it. And the things that come up that say and tell you that you are not worth it is a lie. And it is fear and conditioning, because you didn't think that the moment you were born. You were told it. You were taught it. At some point you bought it, and then you believed it. And that is practiced. And it's so common because it's the easy way. It's the easy way to be angry and hold it. It's hard. It's really hard. But it's like the quicker way to it. However, dude, honestly, I can't even say that. Not true. It's just as easy and just as quick to go to gratitude. Probably faster, probably easier. Actually, 100% faster, 100% easier to go to gratitude. It's just a different practice. It's just a different habit. And that's it. So once, you know, like any habit that going into is we know what we get when we don't have gratitude. we've been getting that. We've been getting it. If it feels too bad, my hope is to you, meaning me, myself, and you, everyone in this world, everyone I've met, everyone I will meet, every human being can find the gratitude in everything. And that blocks off comparison. Stop it. Stop comparing. It's not relevant. All comparing does is show you what you aren't, and then and distracts you, and all comparison does is turns you against yourself. All comparison does is turn you against yourself, conforms to what is already established, and then denies you of seeing your uniqueness, which is your ticket, which is your uniqueness is your answer. Who you are is your answer, and everyone can win without taking away anything from anyone else. Everyone can fucking win. If you think not, it's because it hasn't been done enough times. Every argument to a new fact, a new etc. Every argument to something new is only because it's new. It's not because it's not true. So gratitude might be new, but doesn't mean it's not true. And if it hurts bad enough, if you're on loop, if you've had the same thing happen so many times, it's so easy. Just take a minute for yourself. When you're going to the fucking bathroom, sit there and thank you God for everything. Thank you God for everything. That could be a little thing, actually. Bathroom gratitude. When you gotta go, give gratitude. That is honestly sometimes, I'm surprised that I just came up with that and said that. That's, well, people might say they don't have time to do that. You do, right? You do. When you gotta go, be grateful. So start drinking lots of warm water so that you pee more, so that you can be grateful more, so that you can see more. Okay? Pee. Like, what? Have people ever said that? I'm trying to think of a rhyming thing. Can be your cue. When you get the urge, that's the urge to be grateful. That's your trigger. It's transformative, and it lets you deal with the trauma better. Gratitude is transformative, and if we can't change things and change circumstances or change what's happening, control it, then we can change. We can't change how we respond to it. So, and if it's already happened and we can't change it, then how are we going to perceive it? And that's allowing the emotions. Oh, another video which just backs the fuck up how I've been talking about my feelings and my emotions all the time and how they're always there. Oh my God, do you see this white light? Holy. Is the movie E-Motion. E-motion. Energy in motion. That's what emotions are. Let them flow, because all disease is coming from that trapped, stuck, stored emotions from trauma, which is in the body, which I've talked about for my yin yoga healing, is how, which I found in Bali, the best of letting go physically, letting the body let go and heal from the stored trauma. So anyways, gratitude. I'm so fucking grateful. Thank you. Okay, bye. November 24th, 2017. T. Lynn's, Tracy Lynn Olsen, The Soulful Babe. What are all the names? TL Trace. Yes. Love my life.